What's up, guys? It's Eric here with Campfire Garage, and I'm coming to you a year after launch. Um, I owe you guys an apology first and foremost. This year did not go as planned. Um, all good, all bad, not really. A good mix of both, but definitely not as planned. So I kind of wanted to do a recap and touch base. I am doing what I can now to get stuff back on track and get some content out there. This is still something that I really want to do. Life just took some weird turns and I didn't prioritize the content stuff. So moving forward, I'm setting some time aside so that I can do content stuff. First, I am working on a side project that is not Campfire Garage related, so that'll be taking up a lot of my content creation time. I'm going to be helping my brother with a music video. Once we get that squared away, I have a bunch of content that I shot that I need to put out there. I did get a little bit of stuff put up on the site. None of it was any of the stuff I wanted. Some of that had to do with the plans not getting approved. So the major projects, they were both basically shut down. HR just wasn't in with it. We even have troubles with just photography stuff. So I just couldn't get buy off with Honda basically to do anything with the race team. And then I ended up taking on a decent role. So I was pretty involved and tried to shoot and do stuff, and it just didn't work. It's really hard to shoot something in the style of Drive to Survive when you're a one-man crew and you're also doing crew stuff for the race team. It doesn't leave a lot of time. I did do the chest rig thing a couple of times and just kind of got raw stuff, but that didn't really work well. So yeah, that idea was shot down. That will not be happening. I can still talk about some of it if you guys have questions and whatnot, and what videos I do have I can kind of put in the background or whatever, but I can answer questions about the grassroots stuff and the pro side. I am on both teams. We'll see how next season goes. With some of those life changes, I've kind of taken a step back. And this race season is kind of pretty much over for me, just due to the timing and some other stuff. There's only 2 major pro events left that we're doing, and I didn't get on the roster for either of them for work reasons and whatnot. So work for me should be slowing down hopefully next year. Not really slowing down, but I'll have a less hectic and less stressful role. That'll help a lot with having time to do race car stuff. So we'll see what I can do on that side, but probably not a lot of content from that. Definitely can do some interview, question and answer kind of stuff. There was an idea kicked around that I don't know if the team wants to do it, that we do like post-race interview stuff. Hart used to do some of that. So I don't know, that might be an option. Not something I was super interested in, but if it's the only thing I can get, and it's content, it could be fun. And it could be useful for the team. So if it is, then that's definitely an avenue. So that was a major, just both good and bad. Like I said, I got involved heavily with the team, which was kind of unexpected. I didn't expect it to take off like that. A lot of late nights last year. On the club side of stuff and on the pro side, mostly the club side. We were there till like 1 in the morning working on the Sunday Night Civic to get to our races. One of the highlights though at the end of the year, last year, I think it was November, maybe October, I don't remember what it was, we did a AER race with a 12 Honda Civic, and we ended up taking first overall. We got first on the first day and second the second day for first overall, and I was the crew chief for that team, so that was pretty cool. I really enjoy crew chiefing and doing radio calls, so that's fun. That's what I'm trying to apprentice into, and get more involved with that strategy and data. So I'll try to take you guys along as much as I can on that journey. A lot of it's just learning cars, learning the mechanics behind the car, the physics behind the car, knowing that chassis very well, and then being able to talk to the drivers and understand what the drivers are saying, and make on-the-fly adjustments during pits or strategy changes or whatever it is, and then knowing the rules for whatever series you're in. So it's a lot of just research, and then skill development after that. I mean, obviously you got to know the software that you're running, that kind of stuff. Be able to look at it quickly, make decisions, and share that with the race engineers and the race car drivers and your crew. So it's fun, it's hectic, it's stressful, especially when you're doing endurance races. 8 hours of being on the radio is rough. Do that twice in a weekend and you can see the white. It's stressful, but it's a fun stress. So that is my racing future, possibly. I did step down. I don't plan on pursuing driving anymore. I did one event this year, and it was not a great event. Half of it we got snowed on, mid-Ohio in April. Stupid, but the track time that I did get, it was enjoyable. I still enjoyed doing it. I still like doing it. I'm still halfway decent at it. I could definitely get faster, but I just don't have the time and energy to put into it, and I would rather focus on the crew chief stuff. So you probably won't see a lot of driving stuff from me. I'm still going to do what I can. I might do some personal stuff and not team related, but I don't know. So that will bring me up to the next thing. The S2000 has not been worked on because I don't know what the plan is anymore. I'm not building it for grid life for multiple reasons. One, I just don't want to race in grid life. And two, I don't know that I'm going to pursue driving, so I don't really need a race car at the moment. So it might just be a fun build. I might try to put it back together and get it roadworthy again so I can daily it. I really miss daily driving the S2000. I know that sounds weird because it's not a practical car to daily, especially when you have a family, but I love it. And I don't want to drive my other one around because it is just too clean for that. I don't even want to modify that car, so it's weird. I've never not modified a car, and it is so painful to not, because I love what you can do with the S2000, but I don't want to molest it because it's all original, less than 100K on the clock still, and everything matches, all the VIN matches, the paint's okay, it's Suzuka blue, obviously some rock chips and stuff in there, but yeah, it's hard to touch it. Like, I have parts, and the only thing I've done to that car is I put a Billman's tensioner on it. That's it. I mean, besides normal routine maintenance and stuff, there's nothing aftermarket on that car that I can think of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tensioner was it. So yeah, that's not a thing. I teased the van. I don't know that I put up any other content. I think I did a little. There was a little bit of footage with it. That thing's a nightmare. It needs a lot of work still. Some stuff happening with it. I don't know. Got an electrical gremlin I got to chase down, and I've got the doors to fix. So got a lot of parts. I just haven't got to it. The main thing that will probably end up happening once I get settled, get a routine going, and start doing the content stuff and the building stuff. So that was part of what happened this year and part of my withdrawal from the racing team. I was spending a ton of time at the racing team, which caused a bunch of issues with me and my family and stuff like that. So, and just me in general, it was very unhealthy. So I'm cutting back on shop time. I'm trying to do more stuff remotely, and that's a lot easier to do with the data and that side of the house. So hopefully that pans out for next season. We'll see. And then I'm going to try to do like one night a week, a couple hours at the shop, maybe weekends when I don't have my son here. We'll see how that works out. And then I'm going to dedicate one of those other nights that I was spending at the shop to working on content and my build. And then every once in a while weekends. So what I want to do is, I'm not going to give the whole thing away, but I'm going to be redoing my 96 Civic hatchback and doing basically a resto mod on it. My plan is to take it down to bare everything and then rebuild it the way I want. I'm still doing some work and research on it. I don't know if I'm going to like rewire the whole thing to be more modern and put modern ECUs and stuff in it, because that's a task, but I might add and piggyback some stuff. I don't know. Currently, as it sits, I went to drive it last year, or early this year. No, last year. It was definitely last fall. And it had been sitting because I thought I blew the head gasket or something on it, and it fired up. I tested it. I didn't have any failures in the combustion chamber, so I was like, okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's coolant in here. Let's see what happens. It's not overheating yet. However, I had no brakes because the brake line that runs underneath the car, along with the fuel line, had corroded, and brake fluid was just pouring out everywhere. So, yeah, that car was dead in the water. And basically, to repair all that, it's at that point with the stuff I want to do, there's no point in fixing that just to drive it with a D series. So I'm gonna tear it down and completely redo it. So there's that. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to update you guys on. I do have some content, like I said, that I can get up in the meantime and edit. I'm going to start recording future stuff once I work on the Civic. The music video stuff is first. And then I still got to get the website done. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I failed a lot last year at doing content stuff, but my life got real busy real quick with my new job at Honda and the race team and all of that. So good busy, but also not expected, and some downsides to some of that. But I think that was everything. I hope it's not too noisy in here. I'm in my office with a giant server over here running and an air conditioner. It's probably the air conditioner that's going to be super noisy. Hopefully I can edit that out. But yeah, man, I look forward to seeing you guys. I was blown away that I actually had quite a few views on, I think it was the teasers one. I don't remember. One of the campfire videos did the best I've ever done. And I haven't promoted any of this, so that was pretty cool to see. So thank all of you for tuning in and sharing and however y'all found it. Like I said, I hope to get more up soon and then make this a normal routine thing. I don't know what my schedule of putting stuff out will be. At least once a month I'll try to get something, but I'm going to probably try to do something bi-weekly. It's going to be hard with the Civic build because I have something special planned for that, the way I want to do it. So that might have to be like a monthly thing depending on how much work I can get done on the car, if it's enough footage for what I want to do, and then packaging it all in the way that I want to. I think it's going to be really cool. It's a fun idea, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, but I'm not letting that cat out of the bag yet. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Again, I apologize for the lack of everything in the last year.